Capitol Hill's current stalemate has left the economy in a precarious place. But unemployment is not just a productivity and economic issue, it's morphing into a mental health issue, and lives are on the line. Cerise West Alatunji, president of the American Counseling Association, explains the link.
We understand the relationship between our self-worth as it relates to having a job and being able to provide for our families, and our sense of identity, of our mental health and overall well-being.
A recent study published in the British Medical Journal attributes 5,000 additional suicides worldwide to the 2008 financial collapse. Men are at a greater risk of suicide because they tend to be the main earners in the family and are less likely to seek help.
One of the things that we know from the research is that, yes, people are at risk for suicide, for alcohol consumption. They're at risk for interpersonal violence and for aggressiveness in their relationships. So we know that there are a host of outcomes from joblessness.
So where are the joblessness numbers at now? The unemployment rate in the U.S. is 7.3%, meaning 11.3 million Americans are looking for jobs but can't find them. This number has decreased since the financial collapse. But in 2008, 66% of Americans either had a job or wanted a job, a number that's at 63% today. So many people have gotten so frustrated that they've just stopped looking. The world's job market isn't much better. According to the International Labor Organization, unemployment increased by a further 4 million over the course of 2012. The CEO of Gallup, Jim Clifton, who heads the world's leading research and analytic firm, says even these numbers are far underestimated.
Everything that you read says 15 to 20% unemployment. Unemployment in the world is 50%. And I think it's such an important number because I think that's what drives, the instability. Countries are just crumbling all over, and it's not just the Middle East, but at the very end of the day, it's more about unemployment, and estimates are grossly inaccurate.
And forecasts for next year aren't optimistic.
Unemployment is getting worse. It'll get worse in 2014 because of this single metric that nobody talks about. Jobs occur where new business startups occur. New business startups are at the lowest rate per capita that they've been in 40 years.
So what should people do if they're unemployed and depressed?
We need to share. What we know about human beings is that we're highly relational. So that means that we need to connect. And that's going to help us to survive this period in which we don't have as many jobs as we need.
Just another reminder that the economy is more than a series of numbers. People's lives are hanging in the balance. In Washington, D.C., Perry Ann Boring, RT.